So talking of a career, I started teaching in 1972 at Mabupane High School. We did not have a problem about getting into a school because the system was lax. So Mabupane High School was a new school, and we were proud that we were new teachers, and we always spoke about the Nive Benadering, you know, the new approach, and we thought we were cleverer than the other teachers who had been teaching in the past years. So from Mabupane High, I went to Ribanelaka, and in the same year I got married in 1973 and stayed there, but I was bored because I would not teach in the same place or work in the same place as my spouse. That would be unholy. Then I left for Vlakfontein Technical High School. There I made what we call a self-application. I went to Mr. Spies and I said, I heard that there's a teacher leaving, the late Dr. Sateke, and I would like to be part of the staff and go into his classrooms. And Mr. Spies said, come on Monday, and that was it. So I was called on the 2nd of February, on the 7th of February, 1976. I joined the staff. I was introduced at Vlakfontein Technische Hoërskool, and then I was received there. I just had to fit in where the late Dr. Sateke was working. It was easy. The applications followed later, and so did the salary. The salary was to be paid from the SGB funding for some time until I was told you'll get your salary from the bank. The 1976 riots, which started in Soweto, affected us. Actually, they affected all of the black areas because the youth then were challenged to stand up for themselves, and the elderly people could not understand why there was so much remor about Africans and so on, because they knew Africans anyway. We had a lot of upheavals. I'm not even counting those that came in Lady Selborne and the other townships then. I'm talking about those that were in Mamelodi. 83 to 86, the kids could not learn as much as they could because of disgruntlement. The kids were disgruntled about the way they were being treated and so on. And it was a pity because some of them never even got to finish up complete their studies on time. Some of them just dropped off and they had to get jobs and so on. And that to me was heartrending. 76 up to 80 February, I moved. 76 up to 80 February, I was at Vlakfontein. And then a tragedy happened in my family. I had to move again. Move and make sure that I get enough counseling. There was no counseling at the time. But I had to make sure that I look after myself because there was a lot at stake about the death that had occurred. And I struggled on, and now